Let's take a look at the most traded list on CBS Sports in our fantasy leagues here. Najee Harris and Ezekiel Elliott and Jeff Wilson and Jonathan Taylor and Clyde Edwards. Oh, my, they're all running backs. Your most traded players, the top 6 or 7 are all running backs. Najee Harris, Ezekiel Elliott, Jeff Wilson, Jonathan Taylor, Clyde, A.J. Dillon, and Ken Walker, and then it's Kyle Pitts. Would you guys be giving away now or trying to acquire Najee Harris?
I'd be trying to give him away now.
Yes.
How about Ezekiel Elliott? We already
I'd rather have Zeke than Najee.
How about Jeff Wilson?
Yeah, punt. Elijah Mitchell's going to come back eventually. That'll mess up. Wilson's played well enough to continue having a role in the offense, so he'll still play, but he might be 8 to 10 touches a week.
But and Jamie said this yesterday as well. Like he's eligible. Has there been a report that Elijah Mitchell is?
No, we don't know when it's happening. It still could be another couple of weeks.
Because the original estimate was 10 weeks.
8 to 10. Yep.
You okay?
We're hoping he comes back after the bye week, is what Shanahan said 4 days ago.
That's 3 weeks from now. So that's 2 games, then a bye.
You've got time. You've got time to make a move off of Wilson if you want. And he's also someone. How about this? You need a running back. You try to get Aaron Jones, can't get him. You try to get Ezekiel Elliott, can't get him. You go to the person that's got Jeff Wilson and you say, hey, man, Elijah Mitchell's coming back soon. Coach is counting on it. You should probably trade him off your team. Here's a bench player for him. Here's a decent number 3 receiver for him. Try and get him on the cheap that way.
Here's my issue, though. Yeah, he's got the Chiefs this week. I mean, the 49ers defense looked bad last week. Or gave up 28 points to the Falcons.
They were brutal. They were brutal against throws.
They might get
Mariota runs.
They might give up 30 points this week to the Chiefs. That's bad for Jeff Wilson, and he's not catching passes. So, I'm just wondering if we should just trade him because this 49ers defense is not going to allow Jeff Wilson to be.
I don't think you can get anything for Jeff Wilson.
Agreed. I don't think you should expect to get much. Someone who needs a running back will give you something, but it's not going to be great.
All right, let's go quickly on the list here. Jonathan Taylor, give it away now or got to get you into my life?
In my life.
Yeah.
This song, right?
I mean, good luck getting him in your life, though, because the people who've been sitting on him still probably value him as close to the number 1 overall pick in fantasy.
Okay.
Like if we were redrafting today, is he a round 1 pick?
Yes.
Agreed. So
but
you should expect to pay that.
I would rather have Eckler, McCaffrey, Saquon, Kupp, Kelsey. I'm not sure about Andrews. There is some, like we've had, and this is, maybe we're underestimating this. How many times in the past have we looked back in our year-end review and said, well, yeah, but there were those 6 weeks that he was playing through the high ankle sprain where he wasn't very good, about multiple running backs.
If he for sure had a high ankle sprain, then he probably won't play this week because this will be the 3rd week since he had it. And you should expect some serious lack of efficiency from him the rest of the year. Is that what it is? Do we know for sure that that's what it is?
I think they've been guarded.
Okay.
So we don't know. We don't know for sure that it's a high ankle sprain.
So, I you know what? Speaking of high ankle sprains, it's not clear that David Montgomery had one and he only missed 1 game. But I forgot to bring this up. I didn't actually see it, but Schneier brought it up last night on the live stream.
The hot hand report?
That the Bears are going to go hot hand at running back.
Great. I mean, it's great if you've got Khalil Herbert. You can start him when they've got a really easy matchup.
We're talking trade here, so is now the time to get Khalil Herbert. 79% rostered, by the way.
When will you feel confident starting Herbert when Montgomery is also healthy?
You should have Khalil Herbert rostered. You're not giving up someone you value on your team to acquire him, I don't think.
Yep. Yeah, no, right, exactly. But he's very cheap right now. He's just viewed as a handcuff. but he might just be better than David Montgomery, and maybe he, by the last 6 weeks of the season or something, is the guy.
It's entirely possible, and we've gone down this path before, comparing Herbert to Montgomery, and I do still feel like he's the better player, but it's not like Montgomery's been a slouch. All right, I know he was on Thursday, but the game before, he was the guy.
Joseph
They've
wants
got
to know
running backs who can get the job done.
Joseph wants to know if you would trade Jonathan Taylor for Ezekiel Elliott.
No.
No, what?
No, don't do that.